God, it's one of the off-roaders that tends to be total prats. Good morning, YouTube. Today it's the 3rd of April 2022, and today we're on our way to West Kirby, a place called the Dips at West Kirby, to take part in the Wirrall egg run. I don't know if anybody knows any history of the Wirrall egg run, but basically it started in I believe the 60s by a group of bikers who collected Easter eggs for children in hospital and hospices on the Wirrall and distributed them all. Anyway, it started off, there was about, I don't know, probably 50 bikers doing it, but it got that popular, it turned into a very, very big ride, and eventually the police, in their wisdom, decided to ban it, because we can't have people having fun. So the police banned it, and the year after it was banned, the police said it's not going to take part. The council was against it, the police were against it. The police had, I believe, a police helicopter up over the dips to make sure none of the bikers turned up. They flooded the area with police to prosecute any bikers that were congregating there. Anyway, the bikers, in their wisdom, decided to meet somewhere else. So they met, I think it was on a supermarket car park and various other locations, and still did the ride, and they still distributed the Easter eggs. So from then on, it became as the unofficial egg run, or the egg run that never happens, because officially it never takes place because it's banned. So that's a rough history of it. Now they don't take the eggs now to the hospice, because there's too many bikes turn up. So we ride from the dips to a place. It's a garden centre called Claremont Farm, and good old Claremont Farm, because they accommodate us for this every year. They put up with all the bikers going there, blocking the car park, taking over the toilets, but they do it because it's for a good cause, and they actually put on extra toilets and everything for us. So good on Claremont Farm. So that's where we go, and it's a good little ride. I'm not the biggest fan of group rides, and I'm certainly not a fan of things like massive group rides like this, because you always get the knobs, don't you? The young lads on the 125s trying to do wheelies, the old men on the trikes that think they can take over the road. But you've got to do it in the spirit it's meant for, and the spirit is to help the children. And also they have collections for various other charities at the same time. There's a collection, I believe, this year for Air Ambulance, Blood Bikers, Cheshire and Merseyside. I had to give them a wave. Thought he was taking a photograph. Cheshire and Blood Bikers, Cheshire and North Wales are there. Not last year, about 3 years ago, they had the Institute of Advanced Motorcyclists, of which I am a member. They were there. I don't think they're there this year. Anyway, it's not been, they haven't done it for the last 2 years because of COVID. It might even be 3 years actually that's not been done. So today is quite a big day, first one in 3 years, but to make it even a bigger occasion, pigeon there tried to kill me, to make it even a bigger occasion, it's the 40th anniversary. So it's 40 years since they were spotty lads from their BSAs and Nortons met up on the dips with a few Easter eggs and decided to take them along to the hospital and hospice, and little did they know what it was going to turn into. So anyway, that's it now. We're going to go now on a dual carriageway, which nobody wants to watch me riding on a dual carriageway, and then after that it's up and onto the motorway. So all boring stuff. So I'll meet up with you again when we arrive, and hopefully there's going to be loads and loads of bikes there. So I'll see you later. Somebody videoing already. I hope he's got a good battery on his phone. Fisherman there. And there, to the right, are the early starters, the early bikes that arrived. What time is it? I think it's 10:30. I can't really see. No, it's 10 o'clock, I think. So I am actually got about an hour before we leave. It's these mobile homes. I wonder what that's all about. I'm sure it's nothing to do with us. See what I mean? There we go. At least we can make a quick retreat afterwards. Lockering gear. So that's it, we've arrived. So we're getting ready to depart now. The idea was to have a walk round and film all the bikes, but I bumped into an old friend, so I thought it was rude to just not to stop and chat to him. So I missed my little window of opportunity. But you'll get an idea in a minute of just how many bikes are here. leave a good gap between me and the bikes in front, so I don't have to stop quick, because if we do, you're likely to get another bike up the back here. Drone there flying overhead. Last time falling for a week, was idiots pulling up on the side. Bunched up again now. Pardon me, sorry. What a lot of don't realise here is slow manoeuvring that you're really going to use your clutch. So there's a lot of times that you can't give them a high five as much as you'd love to. You really can't. But obviously being non-bikers, I suppose that they don't really realise that. You could do that, I suppose, what they've just done. It's very nice of them. That wasn't very nice. I said I hadn't seen any of the knobs, didn't I? One immediately passing on the other side. These riding boots, I mean horse riding boots, that is. What's he doing there? That's what it's all about, isn't it? Oh, he's got the high five. All the world comes together. Everybody is happy. God, it's one of the off-roaders that tends to be total prats. The doggy doesn't, he looks a bit baffled. What the hell's going on, Dad? Joining the red off, or his head off. Not so much support in this town. Come on, peeps, what's going on? There's always one in there. Always one. Different way. There's two ways into the farm. I think with them going this way, that we'll probably go through Thorpe and the Moors. I'm guessing. Like a little group of girls. They're going down here by the looks of it. Yeah, I thought she's pointing. Yep. First, I thought I got the second there. I got first give. Thought it was slowing me down rather quick. Came down here once and it was flooded, absolutely flooded. As I tell you, a little group of girls. There's two in front, I think two behind, but it's nice to see young girls taking up motorcycling. I know in Staffordshire they've got they do have Staffordshire ladies bikers. Oh, there's hundreds of them there. You're going, I know where we're going here. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to come at it from the other way actually, not the way I would have expected us to come at it from, still. It's gone cool here as well. When we were up at wallasey there, thinking of stopping and whipping some thermal layers off. Oh God, look at them here. What a turnout this is. We do a toy run up here for loads of them. From Bill Smith's in Christmas, do a toy run, and we go take all the toys and things up here. Sorry, I sound as if a bit vague, but I am keeping my eye on children, cars that like him. Yeah, when you ride it through there, you've got the kids want a high five, people want to wave, you've got cars pulling out, bikers undercutting yourself. I think at my age it's difficult to concentrate and talk at the same time. At my age it's difficult to do any two things at the same time. Hurt my thumb back there, one gave me a right bang on the thumb. I wonder if oh no, he's not. I was going to say the photographer that gets up to on the Horseshoe Pass there, I was wondering if he'd be here, but I think he's not been very well. I think he said he wasn't very well and he wouldn't be attending any rides for a couple of weeks. Because it's always nice to have a photograph for yourself. These are the absolute knobs here. Oh, I know where we'll be going now. We're going in the back way, I'm guessing. Yep, that's exactly what we're doing. The motorway, that's the M53 that we came down to get here. Don't know where they're sending us, why we couldn't park there. But still, at least you get a better picture of how many bikes there are here as we ride past them all. Somebody's drive there. Yeah, fair dues. Good of them to do that. Where are we going to park? You sent us down anyway. And there are thousands, aren't there? This must be where we stopped, further down here. Could have got in there, couldn't we? We have arrived at the final destination. This is where we congregate and meet up. Just hand over the Easter eggs. So there you go. Let's quick cup of coffee, handing in the money for the hospice, and back home now. Total chaos here. Nobody can get in or out. Fancy turning up here today at the garden centre. I think I'll just go for a quiet walk around the garden centre and see if we can find some plants, Mabel. Jesus. Yeah, I'd turn it out, mate. Reverse out, whatever. I certainly wouldn't be going in there. Quite warm now. Again, sun's come out. Beautiful day. Have to wait for le cycliste. What's going on here? Usually have police down here. Not today though. Yeah, normally police in the lay-by here, but they're not here today. So that was it. That was the unofficial Wirrall egg room. Good. It was good. It really was good. Would have liked to have done a bit more filming around the dips, show you all the bikes, but as I say, I met a friend there, so it was a case of I was talking to him, and so I didn't get to do as much filming there as I wanted, but I think you got a good idea of how many people were there, the amount of bikes that was there. There must have been about 3,000 or 4,000 surely. So it's off home now, and have a bit of last night's pizza and another cup of coffee, and then that's it. Day done. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, or even if you didn't, if you could just put a little thumbs up down at the bottom, maybe subscribe to the channel. Come the summer, I'm hoping to get out and do a lot more rides around North Wales and put more videos up. So if you subscribe and ring the bell, you'll get a notification every time I put something up, and I would be eternally grateful. Thank you very much. Bye now.